Welcome everyone. This is Tamal Mukherjee on behalf of Literoma, and I welcome you all to our YouTube channel with a brand new episode. As you know, that we are felicitating all the achievers for the prestigious Literoma Kriti Samman Award. And for Literoma Kriti Samman 2024 award, here in this particular panel, I have the winner of Maha Kriti Samman. So Maha Kriti Samman is actually given to people who had done significant work. So it's a lifetime achievement award. And so one of the recipients whom we have here in this panel today receiving the Literoma Maha Kriti Samman 2024 is Dr. Molly Joseph. Welcome to the show, ma'am.
Thank you. Thank you, Literoma.
So generally what we do, we generally start off with the recipient and we ask her or him a few questions. But here we also have a well-wisher of ma'am, of Molly ma'am, Mr. Jarnail Singh Anandji. Sir, welcome to the show. Thank you so much for taking your time out. So before going to ma'am, I'll request you to say a few words about Dr. Molly Joseph, who is receiving the Literoma Maha Kriti Samman 2024.
Thank you very much for giving me time out of schedule actually. This is, I think, a very, very important, very significant moment, not only in the life of Dr. Molly Joseph, but also for us all who are her well-wishers. Moreover, she is our well-wisher too. We have been connected with her through the medium of poetry. And apart from that, what we see is she has been doing a lot for promotion of ecology, ecocentric world. Major issue is ecocentric world. And then she's branching out to kids, writing, children's literature also. So, and she is also chief coordinator of our International Academy of Ethics. That gives us, an added opportunity to know each other and work together. So, without taking much time, I would like to congratulate her on this lifetime achievement as Maha Kriti Samman, and which is a lifetime achievement. Moreover, I am also thankful and appreciate Literoma for selecting Dr. Molly Joseph for this award because she truly deserves it. And you have put your finger, your choice at the right person. So, my congratulations to Literoma, my thanks also, and my congratulations, good wishes, and great appreciation for Dr. Molly Joseph, who gets this award today. Thank you very much.
Thank you so much, sir. Thank you so much for such a lovely and powerful introduction. And we are really privileged to get the opportunity to bestow this honor on Dr. Molly Joseph. So thank you so much, sir, for such a lovely introduction. And with this lovely introduction, now I'll straight away go to the recipient of the award herself. So Molly ma'am is here with us. So without taking any time from her, I'll go to her and I'll request her to say a few words about her long journey in the list of achievements which she had achieved.
Thank you, Literoma, and thank you, dear Dr. Jarnailji, who gave such a beautiful introduction. So kind of you. And I am proud to be part of the International Academy of Ethics, which Dr. Jarnail, the philosopher poet of India, is heading in such an efficient way. Yes, Literoma, I have to thank you because, the credos with which I started writing, you are putting it into practice, Literoma. I came into contact with you during Puja Barshigi time only. And I marveled at the way we are pooling together cults and cultures from different parts of the world and making people come together, because it is high time we are in need of a kind of unified sensibility and culture. We have different ways of fostering our culture. But this, especially this age, where everything is getting compartmentalized, minds are getting cocooned in cyber worlds, wars are breaking out, so many things happening. We doubt whether we are on the decline of culture. You are trying to imbibe it and revive it. So great, great to be associated with you, Literoma. And I thank you from the bottom of my heart. Yes, dear audience, I am Dr. Molly Joseph from Kerala, a bilingual poet. In my own humble way, trying to reach out to the world. I was a professor for about, 40 years I was teaching. First in a university college, St. Xavier's College, Alua, in MG University in Kerala. Later, I took up teaching professionals as Professor of Communicative English, MBA, BTech, MCA students, which gave me a kind of panoramic vision of the youth world. And I felt youth are the promise of tomorrow. High time I do something with regard to molding mindsets. In an institution which was focused on technology only, I started something called a literary association called Rolling Stone. I found many a tech student, MCA, BTech, mechanical, civil engineer student, having taste in that direction, but by profession they had taken it up. So it was a venue for them to open up the so-called creative cradle. We had beautiful discussions on all topics. After, of course, the academic hours. After 4:30, I and my students and the inspired teachers would join with Toastmaster with discussion. We had TED Talks, and those were fulfilling days. Coming to my writing. With COVID, I thought it's time I stop moving around physically. I stopped and then focused on my writing. But I had started my writing even at college teachers level, at school student, I was writing. Yes, it was in my line, in my blood, thanks to my parents who were teacher parents. It was in their line also. And the best college magazine of the year was when I was the editor, the student editor. But after 55, when the kind of retirement occurred, I took to writing seriously. In the sense, I started attending conferences. And my research was, doctoral research was on post-war American poetry. How you can nuance your diction to suit the idiom of the day. Post-modern credos of reaching out through poetry. So I developed an indigenous idiom, which I got the Golden Galaxy Academy Award for experimental poetry. Through simple words, 2-3 lines, you cannot more. You are inviting the reader in through your dots, through your punctuations. Even that mattered on the page. That was my style of writing, minimal but maximal, inviting the reader in. No wonder, since it made the difference these days, to make some difference matters, to be noticed. 21 books I have published, and not only poetry. I have translated Malayalam novels into English. I have written travelogues. And there came a time I thought, yes, I'm addressing elders, youngsters, everyone. Why can't I address the mindset of little ones? So that was why I thought of bringing out 2 books, children's book, which got the Best Children's Book Award of the year. The second one is under consideration, nominated for the World Book of Best Book for Children. So these are little ways with which I am trying to reach out to the world. And of course, I was never after awards or anything, but they came their way by God's grace, and I respect and I value how people recognize what little I do. Literoma, yours is the latest in 2024. You are blessing me with that. Well, before that, I got national and international awards from so many places from China. I had been to Kenya, released Kenya Kistruck Fest. And I think by now, globally, I have established a kind of niche so that even when I attend the global meets, the poets, the great minds from there greet me with so much of love, consideration, respect. This is, in short, the trajectory of my literary travails. Is
Thank
it
you so
enough?
much, ma'am. Yeah. So it is great to know about the books that you had talked about. So I am
Yes,
tempted to request you, why don't you
yes,
read some part from one of your books which you had just now shown to our audience? I am sure that
yeah,
everyone will be interested to know about those. And of course, all the
yes,
best for your nomination. We hope that from the core of our heart that you will be winning it
yes.
this time as well.
Thank you. Actually, the latest book is When the Hummingbird Flies. When the Hummingbird Flies. My other name is, pet name is mine. At home, even as a child, they said, "You're always like chirping girl." I used to sing also. Three brothers. Brother also in the teaching profession. He is a retired professor. Father, I told you, mother also teaches. Younger brothers are also into teaching line. So it was my grandson, Noah, the little one, for whom he is the hero of my book, Adventures of Billu, Dillu, Thrillu. Here, children are searching an alternative space because the earth is getting depleted. With the help of a magician, they are moving around and they establish a different alternative earth. That is adventure in that, the second book. So in this, I have written a poem which had gathered global attention, where I just address writers, poets. Step out of your boat to walk over the waves. Our comfort zones can be cozy, but how long? We need go beyond the perceived perceptions to be exceptional, exploring the seemingly not seen, but preferably ignored to safeguard your comfort zone. How long can we be safe? It's a fleeting shore. This imminent, uncertain enigma of life stretching somewhere beyond. Be it as flawed free energy dissipated or converted into one ad infinitum, going beyond matters in perception practice. Stretch out your hand to save the needy. Lend your voice to the voiceless with kindness writ large. Step out of your boat to walk over the waves. So that was my poem,
Thank you
an
so much,
exhortation.
ma'am. Thank you so much. It was lovely hearing it from you. It has always been a great experience hearing your creations from you. And we had experienced that last time as well. So thank you so much for just doing this for us. So one last question before we wrap up this particular video interview. So there are a lot of young people also who are a part of the Literoma family. And of course,
Yeah.
we would love to have you in our next event, in the physical event as well. But as of now, they will be hearing it from you in this particular video interview. Why don't you give some kind of message which can inspire this younger lot? Because as you mentioned, you had mentored a lot of youth as well. So that's a great
Yes.
thing. So that's a great thing to know. So what will be probably your summary of the message that you want to pass on?
Yes, dear young writers. Not that I am old, I also feel young with you. What we are doing is like now looking at the world. I summed it up in a few lines, my poetic reader. life stretches, life touches. I script it out slowly, subtly, becoming everyone, everything. I think that sums up because when we look at the world, we have to look at the flip side of things also. Never ever we have the feeling that ours is the right perception. No, much can be seen from the other side also. Giving a wide berth to all. When life touches, you can see everyone, everything. You can become everyone, everything. And that gives a wide berth. And I think that is a real solution to contemporary chaos. Suppose nations understood that, people understood that, people in politics understood that. The other one has equal right as you have, and you can't be so authoritarian. So, as young writers, we need to foster that culture of kindness, tolerance, tolerance even to change. People are worried about AI. Oh, what is going to happen? What if we harness the good aspects, not the malicious aspect, for the prosperity of mankind, even technology? We are not moving aside from the realities. We are facing them square and in the face, but looking at the different sides of it. Develop that kind of a perspective. You can be a great writer. Keep on writing because life touches. Thank you.
It's a great message, ma'am. I think that is going to inspire a lot of people. And thank you so much for putting it so nicely, putting it in such a precise manner. I think that's a great takeaway for all of us. Thank you so much, ma'am, for being here with us. And also congratulations once again on winning the Literoma Maha Kriti Samman Award 2024. With this,
Yes.
I'll stop the recording.
Thank you. And I am